Tom, straight after a session like that is probably the wrong time to ask this, but is it good to be back?
I enjoyed my 9 weeks off, so no, it's of course good to be back. You have a bit of time off and get to reset and refresh, and then that's what we're paid to do, come back in and get going again.
Nice to be back around the boys, I'm sure.
Some boys, yeah, not people like that. Obviously, you go your separate ways in your summer. I especially just like to have some downtime and take myself away from football and just totally switch off and don't really speak to anyone, to be honest. When you come back in, it's good to hear what everyone's been up to, and everyone seems to have had a good summer.
Are you able to enjoy the summer that little bit more off the back of what you achieved last season, winning that promotion back to the Championship? Yeah,
I'd say it's definitely something that after probably a week or so, it sinks in that you've done something that has made a lot of people happy. Obviously social media, you still see pictures of the pitch after the game and things like that, and you see how many people have, a lot of people are over the moon over it, and for us it's just about resetting now. You can't enjoy it for too long. It's going to be a tough season, but one that we'll give our best for.
I was going to ask that question. I mean, when you get back in for pre-season, are you still talking about the achievement of last season, or do you have to move on quite quickly?
No, not really. I think we all know the challenges that lie ahead. Unfortunately, we're in an industry where what's done is done. You can't sit back and think, well, we got promoted, that's job done. It's time to go again. We know that the fixtures are going to be tougher than last year, the teams are going to be better than last year, and we've got to be ready for that.
A lot of the squad is still here. There are some new faces as well. How are the new boys settling in? Yeah,
good. It's a good dressing room to be in. We're all, especially the senior lads, we've all been around long enough now where we've been the new guy going into changing rooms. It's probably 10 of us or 11 of us have been over the last 2 years. So we know that the club probably sells itself, but there's nothing like a good dressing room, and I think we've got that. There's no one that comes in that you think doesn't fit in or looks about our place. Everyone's welcoming, and that's what we try to do.
Yeah, how long does it take for someone to feel as though they've sort of always been here? I mean, it's Kenzo's first session today. It sort of looks like he's been here forever already.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's a welcoming environment. From the staff down. Not just the coaching staff, the members of staff around the place. I know Kenzo had a few of his family here the other day, and I think it's good for players, especially coming from abroad, that they get a feel of the training ground and what the club's going to be like, not just as the player but as the family, so they know they're going to be looked after, and that's what we'll do.
First run out of the pre-season on Friday at Matlock, you looking forward to it?
Yeah, hopefully I don't have the same thing I had last year. That's kind of the one thing I need to tick off, try and get through the first game without an injury, but the games are always better than training. If you watch what we just did there, no one wants to be doing that. I'd rather be running around on a pitch and trying to score some goals and have a bit of fun with the lads and get back into it properly.
Thanks, Tom.
No problem.